We all want to make positive changes in our lives, whether it's developing healthier habits, boosting productivity, or overcoming procrastination. But why is change so hard, even when we know exactly what we need to do? In How to Change, behavioral scientist Katy Milkman explains that change isn't just about willpower or motivation. It's about understanding and leveraging the science behind human behavior. Using research-backed insights, Milkman provides practical strategies to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. In this audiobook summary by AudiblePages, we'll break down the author's key lessons on how to overcome common barriers to change, such as temptation, laziness, and forgetfulness. You'll learn how to create effective habits, use the power of fresh starts, and set up systems that make it easier to stick to your goals. Whether you're trying to exercise more, save money, or advance your career, these techniques will make change feel less daunting and more achievable. By the end of this summary, you'll have actionable tools to transform your habits and finally make the changes you've been striving for. Part 1. Understanding the obstacles to change. Chapter 1. The Power of Fresh Starts. The author begins by discussing the fresh start effect, which refers to the psychological boost we get from starting something new at significant points in time, like the beginning of a new year, month, or even week. She explains that these fresh starts create a sense of a clean slate, making us feel more motivated and ready to pursue our goals. Think about how motivated you feel on New Year's Day or your birthday to make a fresh start. The author teaches that strategically timing your goals around these moments can give you a psychological advantage. Use fresh starts to kick off your goals. Plan to begin new habits or projects on Mondays, the first of the month, or after milestones like a birthday. These moments will help you feel more motivated and committed to change. Chapter 2. The Problem of Laziness. The author explains that laziness isn't just about being unmotivated. It's about our brains being wired to conserve energy. To overcome laziness, she suggests strategies that make the right choice easier and more convenient. This might include setting up your environment to reduce friction or using technology to automate tasks. Consider how much easier it is to work out if your gym clothes are laid out and ready. The author teaches that designing your environment to support your goals can help you overcome inertia and stick to positive behaviors. Make the actions you want to take as easy and frictionless as possible. If you want to read more, leave a book by your bed. If you want to eat healthier, prep your meals in advance. Small changes to your environment can make a big difference. Chapter 3. Temptation and How to Outsmart It. The author introduces the concept of temptation bundling, which involves pairing something you want to do with something you need to do. She explains that using rewards and incentives can make it easier to stick to your goals, especially when facing temptation. Think about how much more enjoyable a workout becomes when you listen to a thrilling podcast. The author teaches that bundling temptations with productive activities can help you stay motivated and reduce the appeal of distractions. Create temptation bundles by combining an activity you enjoy with a task you want to complete. For example, only allow yourself to watch a favorite show while on the treadmill or listen to an audiobook while doing chores. This makes productive activities more rewarding. Part 2. Strategies for Sustained Change. Chapter 4. The Science of Habits. The author explains that building habits requires consistency and cues that trigger behavior. She discusses how to use if-then plans, which involves setting specific cues that prompt a desired action. For example, if it's 7 a.m., then I will go for a run. These plans make it easier to automate positive behaviors and stick to them over time. Consider how routines like brushing your teeth every morning become second nature. The author teaches that setting clear cues and repeating behaviors can help you create lasting habits. Create if-then plans for your goals. Identify a consistent cue that will trigger your desired behavior and stick to it. Over time, these cues will become automatic, making it easier to maintain your habits. Chapter 5. Conquering Forgetfulness. The author emphasizes the importance of reminders and prompts to combat forgetfulness. She explains that even with the best intentions, we often forget to follow through on our goals. Using reminders like alarms or sticky notes can keep your priorities top of mind. She also discusses the value of social accountability, having others remind and encourage you to stay on track. Think about how easy it is to forget to take your vitamins or respond to an important email. The author teaches that setting up reminders and enlisting others for support can ensure you don't overlook important tasks. Set up reminders and prompts to keep yourself on track. Use calendar alerts, habit tracking apps, or sticky notes to ensure you don't forget your commitments. Consider sharing your goals with a friend who can help keep you accountable. Chapter 6. Commitment Devices. The author introduces commitment devices, which are tools or agreements that lock you into a course of action. These devices make it harder to give in to temptation by creating consequences for failing to follow through. Examples include signing a contract with a friend that you'll pay them money if you skip a workout, or using apps that block distracting websites. Consider how much more motivated you are to stick to a plan when there's a cost for failing. The author teaches that commitment devices can be powerful motivators for staying on track. Use commitment devices to hold yourself accountable. Make a pact with a friend. Set up automatic donations to a charity if you don't meet your goals, or use technology to block distractions. These tools add an extra layer of motivation to help you stay disciplined. Part 3. Tailoring your approach to change. Chapter 7. Personalizing your plan. The author emphasizes the importance of personalizing your change strategies to fit your unique needs and preferences. She explains that what works for one person may not work for another, so it's important to experiment and find the methods that are most effective for you. This might involve trying different habit-building techniques or adjusting your environment to better support your goals. Think about how some people thrive on routines, while others need variety to stay engaged. The author teaches that customizing your approach can increase your chances of success. Experiment with different strategies and be open to adjusting your approach. Pay attention to what works best for you and tailor your plan accordingly. Personalizing your methods will make change feel more sustainable and enjoyable. Chapter 8. The role of social support. The author explains that social support is a key factor in successful behavior change. She discusses the benefits of having friends, family, or a community to cheer you on and hold you accountable. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can boost your motivation and make the journey to change less lonely. Consider how much easier it is to achieve a goal when you have a workout buddy or a supportive partner. The author teaches that building a strong support system can make all the difference. Surround yourself with people who support your goals. Join a community, find an accountability partner, or share your progress with friends and family. Social support can keep you motivated and make the process of change more enjoyable. Chapter 9. Learning from mistakes. In the final chapter, the author emphasizes that failure is part of the process. She explains that setbacks and mistakes are inevitable, but they provide valuable learning opportunities. Instead of feeling discouraged, highly successful people analyze what went wrong and adjust their strategies. The author encourages readers to adopt a growth mindset and view failure as a stepping stone to success. Think about how resilient you become when you learn from your mistakes. The author teaches that embracing failure and staying adaptable can help you achieve lasting change. Practical takeaway. When you encounter setbacks, reflect on what went wrong and how you can improve. Use failure as a learning opportunity and stay committed to your goals. Remember, progress isn't always linear. What matters is that you keep moving forward. Practical advice and wrap-up. Katy Milkman's How to Change provides a science-based approach to overcoming obstacles and making lasting improvements in your life. By understanding the psychology of behavior change and using strategies like fresh starts, habit cues, and commitment devices, you can make progress on your goals with greater ease. The key is to personalize your approach, stay persistent, and embrace the journey of change. Start by implementing one or two of these techniques today. Whether it's using a fresh start to kick off a new habit or setting up a commitment device to keep yourself accountable, these strategies will help you make meaningful changes and get closer to the life you want.